And you see, I already messed up. Because see, right here, this looks like I'm naked. Yeah, look at that gut. That's where you know, not to say I got personal issues, but when we talk about standards, my standards, I keep them slightly high. Because I'm like, if you see this, you're like, damn, he swole, he big, he work out. But then, and that's honestly how I feel right now. Regardless, even when I'm like lean, competition ready, it's the day of the show. Any human being, once you sit down, I sign, not often, but I sign. All signs, I'm still an amateur. Once you sit down, this naturally like kind of rolls over. It's normal and it's fine. So I'm gonna accept it, but obviously I'm not gonna show it. Chances are, if this makes it to light, because I didn't know I was gonna take off my shirt today. I know I wanted to try one video at least. I want to try one video without a shirt. Number one, to see what type of views I get. Because I'm going to tell you, all day and night, I'm your normal, average, everyday human being. Nobody special. I really believe that YouTube and Twitter and all them, they could pump your post if they like your post, if they like you or whatever it is. But especially if you use a specific hashtag or you do something that might be controversial, you might be put on that back burner. Even eventually blacklisted. I got friends all the time that are in Facebook jail. I guess that's what they call it. But either way, you're blocked for X amount of time because of posts that you put up. Especially when it's political, especially when it's controversial. Now all of a sudden you can't be on Facebook because of things that you said. Land of the free, right? And then when I was on the treadmill today, because I also said I don't want to know what I'm going to talk about until I sit down and start talking about it. So with that being said, my favorite quote, I did have a thought in my mind when I was on the treadmill as far as what I possibly would be talking about or certain things I wanted to say. Off top, number one, if the thumbnail shows me without a shirt, I have a feeling maybe my wife will finally watch one of my videos. Hey honey, just to see what it's about, to see why is the shirt off and what the hell is he talking about. And then after I realized that, because if she doesn't watch any of my other videos, and I also said if you don't relate to the things I say, be thankful, because maybe you're just not say blessed. If you don't relate to me, cool, big ups to you. If you don't relate to me but you still want to follow and you're like, oh, that's cool, that's what's up, what's good, I appreciate it, thank you, seriously. Well, look, so just so you guys know, my actions are going to reflect onto them. I'm going to put my thumbprint onto their life and make sure they're the best human being that they could be. Best. In order to give them the ability to witness the beautiful things that life has to offer, to give them the ability to witness as much happiness as they possibly can. That's the reason why the only person I care, their thoughts and their opinions, is my wife. Because my number one goal, the day that I said I do, is to make sure happy wife, happy life. Let's go ahead and just shoot out references, because that's what I do. Shoot out references. Happy wife, happy life. So with that being said, favorite quote, if I keep her happy and she's okay, I can continue to do what I do to raise our children, to help raise our children. Because I don't raise them solo, trust. I'm not the one putting their breakfast together every morning and their snacks. What's good, baby? You hear that? Yeah. I'm not the one that gets their breakfast, not even breakfast. Well, technically breakfast, because I'm sleeping. I get home like 6:30 in the morning. I don't get their breakfast. Grandma cooks the food. Mom puts her snacks in the lunchbox. And you know what I mean? Like it's a team effort. Kobe can't win a championship by himself. It's been proven. When Shaq left, he balled out. Trust. He did everything he had to do. He had back-to-back 50-point games. Because he is 1,000% confident in himself and his abilities. But did he get the chip? Nah. 05 was Spurs. 06 was Heat. 07 was Spurs. 08. Oh, Boston! Because we had a chance to come back. 08 was Boston. But then when you face defeat, how do you bounce back from defeat? That's another thing I need to teach in general. Once you get defeated or once you have failure, how do you bounce back? Because you know how we bounce back. We got a back-to-back. 09 and 2010 was Lakers. Long story short, Kobe couldn't do it by himself. So as much as I think I could do everything in this world by myself, no, my wife helps out tremendously. So I'm not raising my kids on my own, but I have a strong influence, especially as a male and a father figure. Strong influence. So I need to make sure that I'm around and I'm there all the time for my children. Like I said, I lose thought patterns once I get in the zone, and I just start trying to make. If I wanted to make this point, but I'm giving you these references to let you know why this point is so valid, by the time I'm done giving the references, that initial point on occasion gets lost or slightly. Either way, it's not there. But I know what I'm saying, because I'm talking about I'm not raising my kids by myself. I need my wife's help. My wife is the only one whose opinion I value, and that is why I don't care what anybody says. But yeah, so long story short, even if there's concerns with the things that I say, the things that I do, wherever I'm at, wherever it is I'm going, whatever approach I might be taking in life, I don't care. Are you paying the bill for me to record, to pay for this phone off top, this video, to upload the video because you need internet access or some sort of cellular network? Are you paying my bills to do these things? Are you buying clothes for me to wear? You know, I'm not wearing much at the moment. Food, are you buying me my pre-workouts and you buying me my protein? Are you doing anything to benefit me? No. So don't worry about it. And I take all comments, I take all criticism, I take everything, positive and negative. But yeah, people always have their comments and people always have their 2 cents. And once you let them know that it gets to you and it bothers you, they're gonna keep it up. If they light 15 fires and 13 of them go out, but they see 2 fires still burning, guess where their attention is at? Right there on them 2 fires that are still afloat today. So if someone lights a fire underneath you, you ugly. Put a shirt on. Why do you think like that? Why do you cuss so much? Once you like, hey, I can do what I want to do. Hey, I'm offended. Hey, I'm offended. Cop coming. Hey, I'm offended. And you feed into it. And you buy into it. And they see that you are offended. Just gave me a piece. That's all I needed. Let them know, yes, I am offended. They will go out of their way to offend you again. Seems like they're trying to demolish you, to hurt your character, to make you feel like you don't need to do anything anymore. You could call it trolling. You'll probably never see this person ever in your life. Ever in your life. But they know if they could get to you, hey, why not? Or maybe they get a hard-on thinking they could do these things. So they purposely go to random videos to make these comments, just to prank callers. I work at a hotel. I had a prank caller last night. I should do a video talking about the prank callers that I've had. Because that would be fun too. Guaranteed. Because I'm having fun with them. I have fun with prank callers. You ain't going to get to me. Guaranteed. You won't get to me. And maybe this is an invite for people to try to get to me. Now let's see where we go from here. I'm 17 minutes in, so I'm going to stop this. Let's see where we go from here. You will not get to me. I opened the door. All right. But the fact that the door is open, I'm sure people are going to peek in at least. So let's see what happens. By me opening that door, by me welcoming all comments, positive and negative, even though I just welcomed it, the only people that are going to take the time is going to be negative ones. I'm going to welcome all the negativity first. Because the kids, or not even the kids, the people, I don't care how old you are. Once you're old enough to comprehend life, you're old enough to comprehend what people tell you. Once people see that they can target you and attack you and you're going to take it and get offended by it, they're going to ride with that thing all the way till the end. And if you don't know how to handle those situations, that's what can lead to a human being's mind going in a negative direction and possibly acting out in a way that they should not be acting out. And guess what we'll all see on the 8 o'clock news? One guess. You know what that was about to be. One guess. What I wanted to do today, since I still have 15 seconds until I'm at 20 minutes, was sit here and give a moment of silence. We're going to give it a moment of silence to start every video from now on. I think that was about 25 seconds. Did you hear the birds? Did you hear the airplane? Did you hear the cars? You probably heard me smacking on my gum. Because sometimes I chew aggressively. I can't help that. Well, I probably can, but it's a natural thing. Like breathing. Like breathing and blinking is natural. So the way I chew my gum is natural. Let's wait again. There's no cars. So to start my therapy sessions in the future, whether I have a shirt on or not, the first thing I want to do, which I thought about on the treadmill today, is give a moment of silence. This will be for all those that are not here today. My A1s are gonna be Tupac and Kobe. There's a lot of people that aren't here today. 2020, last year was COVID-19. Last year took a lot of people, including my half-brother, Leon. Really COVID or not, he's not here. My father is not here. My mother's parents are not here. I have no idea who my father's parents are. DMX now is not here. There's a lot of people. I mean, you hear about shootings all the time. That is definitely unfortunate, and it's definitely sad. That's on the news every day. Those people are not here. And you can go to shootings all the way back to James Holmes in Aurora, Colorado, because I wrote a song about him talking so much shit. My album came out in 2013, so this happened prior to that. If you want to go on a date with somebody, if you want to enjoy a movie, if you want to get out and enjoy life, and there's a shooting at the theater, and unfortunately you can't see that next day. What happened to James? Where are his parents? Where are his friends? Did he ever tell somebody about it? And did they ever try to stop him? I don't know. How today's video went. Camera angle. See, if I put a camera angle, that'll be good. Now you keep like, God damn, I want to look just like it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is my life. Welcome to it. Oh, I missed another officer. Damn, that could have been the same one. God has ways. He's always working. Because why do I look back every time when I'm done? Just to see who's crossing this four-way stop sign. Why do I look back every time? I don't know. You ask my wife, say, hey, is a news car gangster? She'd be like, I don't know. It's a car. Both my cars. Is that gangster? Is that hood? Is that G? Would you, if you ask her what she wanted, she'd say no. That's cold. You get an Escalade. If you get an Escalade out top, Montel Jordan had one in his video. Then I slid off in the Escalade. Even E-Man rolling on 85 on my Escalade. You know, I mean, once you throw out that word, Escalade, even back in the day it was Navigator. Once you throw out the word alone, oh, Escalade? Word? People like me gonna drop it, slam it to the ground, put some 26s on it, chrome 26s on it. Black the windows out. So now you think, is there a celebrity in there? You don't know these things. You know? Right? Hello? Hello? shades, camera angles. Bam. Bam. You would think that I could be a professional bodybuilder, right? It's looking like this. You know what stratiation is? Google stratiation. Look at this big old boob. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a boob. Look at it. Then Google stratiation. Then look at the way the boob has muscle bellies and cuts and rips and the nuts, the cuts, the rips, the guts.
Shit, the rips, the cuts, nigga, the nuts, the guts. I told you that it's on, yeah, that's what's up. You ain't shit to me, till you prove that I'm wrong. You ain't better than me, play your ass like a song.